Hi everybody. This is a project that I actually finished last week, but I'm trying it again because it's really hard to get enough light in there to see anything. So even though it looks good to me on this side, when I watch it after I upload it, it's just too dark. So bear with me. Let's see if I can do this again. Remember everything. Up here at the top is it's a rubber block that my husband brought in his scrap and junk. And it's got some of those glass, and those are green. Now you're not going to be able to tell with the black background, but it's green, darker green stones like this lighter one. And this paper is a color block paper. Okay, it's called the Arithmetic Collection. Let's see if you can get a little view of it back there. It's like a map over some text. And of course, I had the piece of paper out so I could show you, but that was last week. So, okay. I'm so lost now since I've already done this. These are the wings that I already had done in the foil wing technique tutorial. I've put them on some gears that I cut out, and I've put them on with brads so that they can come off, because this piece is big. It's like 18 inches or so. So if I decided to ship it, I'd want to be able to take the wings off. The technique I used on the gears is you put a coat of gesso on pretty good and thick, and while it's wet still, you heat dry it until it starts to bubble and get all bubbly. And then I went over it with black, and then I did the same thing again. So the successive colors, I just kept heating it with the heat gun, and it would bubble a little more, bubble a little more. And then as the final on these rusty looking ones, I just rubbed some acrylic paint on, and same thing with the gold. This background on this was a backing off of some pattern paper. It's just some thin chipboard. I used the hot glue gun to get this texture on here. And with your hot glue gun, you can really go all out. You could just puddle it up and then take one of your red rubber stamps and stamp down into it and pull it off, and you'd come up with a great pattern. But here I just made some squiggles and stuff. So there's just a little close-up of the wing. Alright, I'll start up here. It's a little package of resin embellishments came from Michael's, like, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago. And this Seeds for Sale is the same company, they were just in a different package. The little paper flower I got from Kathy, Scrapping with Kathy, in a swap we did. The peel out technique, I don't know what you want to call it, explode out technique's what I would call it. Looks like it's exploded out. I've seen lots of people do this. The first person I saw do it was Create Boutique on this fairy album that she did. And of course I've seen Miranda do it, and Leanne, Lovely Scrap, and I love this technique. It just really is sweet. And it really gives some good texture when it's done. These, of course, I glued down with a little hot glue, but these in the middle I left loose. Okay, this section has a little penny farthing charm that I got from, I believe Jessica J. Lampert gave me that in some winnings that I got. A little Prima zipper pull, and this one says Explore. A little quarter gear that I did the same technique on the other gears, and put that down in the corner. And maybe see the map a little better. This one it's one of the Prima light bulb sentiments, and this one says Believe. And this little metal filigree butterfly, I believe, came in the same winnings package from Neary. This was a cuff bracelet that somebody had made out of some copper buttons. And when I got the bracelet, it was already broke, so I took it apart and cut the shanks off and put those back there. I just thought it kind of gave a road / rubber tire feel or something. I don't know, I thought it went with the whole travel theme going on here. And then again, another half a gear down here, just made out of chipwood. And this is the other resin pieces that were in that pack. This little flower pot and this little glove back here. And then I put some little rolled ribbon roses down there and twisted the little wire stems. Try to show, I've got a little leg back behind the flower pot that's supporting it, so it's good and sturdy. It's not just glued down here. This, you probably can't read it, but it says growing. And then down at the bottom for like the stream of the dragonfly as he's flying, I've got some charms and some ribbons hanging down. I've got this cyclist on his little penny farthing, little sun charm, some polymer clay beads that I made. This charm, this dragonfly charm that I made, is from a mold of this old vintage jewelry. No, it didn't have a name on it. So, on my polymer clay keys, and just some more polymer clay beads that I've made, and then some of those green acrylic dangles, and some satin ribbon. So it really looks pretty when it's hanging properly on some antique gold chain. So let me go back a little ways and see. There we go. There's the whole thing. Sorry about having to turn you all wonky. Alright. Well, there's my latest project. Hope y'all like it, everybody. I really, really love doing this kind of altered art project. So, alright. See y'all later. Bye now.